Welcome to our loveliest January 20th. We have Edina Green versus Eden Prairie tonight as we prepare to have a bit of a slugfest where for two projected top teams in the league, we have a fun one planned here in the Braemar Arena. We're on the South Rink tonight. Where we play 10-0 Edina Green. So far, Eden Prairie's gotten the opportunity to play Edina Black. They took them down. They're 8-2. They took down Edina White. I think Edina White's 4-3 or something of that nature. Good opportunity to take on Edina Green tonight. That's the top Edina team in B2. Eden Prairie 5-1 coming into this from a league play perspective. Naturally, quite a bit more games played via scrimmage and tournaments now. So 18-4-2 overall. Two of those losses coming from B1 teams. Our Zamboni's getting off the ice as we prepare to get our players on there, get warmed up. They're only going to have 3 minutes of warm up as we get going today. Eden Prairie, unfortunately, without 3 players tonight. So we're going to be playing with 10. And it's unfortunately a couple of positions that are quite impactful for Eden Prairie as we. Hey,
you guys do a great job.
Thank you.
I really appreciate what you do because when I don't make the game, I can watch it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's fun.
It is tough to tell who's who. These little kind of black dots kind of flipping around, you know.
That's where your commentary really helps out.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
Very well.
Edina comes on the ice. So we got them in white as they're the home team here on the South Rink. Eden Prairie's coming in black. We have the nets placed. Our refs are on the ice. And our clock's starting to tick down as we get 3 total minutes. I've been telling Kevin for about the last 15 minutes, we've got the worst possible angle whatsoever on this camera. So I'm going to say I'm sorry in advance. I'm pretty sure I'll be cutting kids' heads off. I'm not so sure how this is going to go. And hopefully we get some good video throughout this. But yeah, it's going to be a fun one.
No, the airwaves are our tapestry upon which we will paint pretty pictures with our voices describing what we see.
That's right.
Yes, my main man to the right, Stephen mentioned, we're down some key injuries tonight, injury and illness, depleting certainly our defensive core with Parker Jastrow being out, but then also Tommy Sullivan. And on the offensive side, one Eddie Wilkins, who will be cheering on the team from the bench.
Yeah, we've got 111 goals on the season so far, Kevin, and we've lost 37 of those goals with those 3 players out. So we're going to have to generate some new offense tonight to be able to take this one, as that's pretty impactful to our overall team. I don't know how Coach Bobby Connolly is going to move around the lineups. We'll see as we kind of get out here. We're going to know in about a minute and a half. But the original thoughts were that maybe Eddie Narens and Will Sorensen end up playing back. Yep, they're getting prepared back here. Yeah. And then maybe mix in Hayden Ritz, and we'll have to just see how he plays it.
Yeah. Kind of taking a sneak peek on the ice for warm-ups here. It does look like Blackjack Narens is in on defense, warming up with Will Sorensen to complete that line, keeping the typical Scheibel-Sievertson line intact.
Edina 10-0 coming into this. They haven't allowed any more than 3 goals in league play. The nice part about it is neither has Eden Prairie. So they've got quite a few more games being 10-0. They've got their 10 games in. Eden Prairie's only played 6. We're 5-1, having lost the 1 game to Prior Lake, maybe 1-0. But, you know, overall should have and could have been a slugfest tonight between 2 teams that are expected to be in the top of the league. We'll still see. I mean, it's not as if the team's not talented. They've got the ability to pull this out. And Edina's had the privilege of playing quite a few of the lower end teams throughout the league so far. So we'll see how that goes, and if we can do something about the personnel here.
Yeah, strength of schedule is a real thing. Certainly, to your point, us not having as many games in conference Certainly we've had a lot of play via tournament play. And even those, but when our kids, we play up to a harder opponent. We will match the level of compete with which we are faced. And tonight should be no different. With the few depleted numbers, we'll find a way to at least battle and make it as hard as we can on the Hornets.
Right, still on the ice tonight. We've got Will Sorensen. He's our points leader on the team with 27 points. We still got Shea Lett and Jace Connolly chasing down our center. They're third and fourth in points, so it's not as though we're not fashioned to be able to pull something out here, and we're looking forward to getting this one started. Kevin's going to be on our play-by-play tonight. I'm going to be filling us in with some color and having some fun. I just love the way that Kevin turns a phrase, and he gets to love to do that play-by-play.
Yep. Hey, it's shake and bake. 1-2 punch. Here we go. I didn't bring a notepad too in case I wanted to scribble down some talking points or whatnot. But,
I've got you your stats, buddy. You just go right on away.
Crack statistician, ready to party.
Yesterday, I got the privilege of doing my very first game sheet. If you're not aware of what game sheet is, ultimately every team or every game needs somebody taking the stats. It's always done by the home team. I, as manager, have made our loveliest of all of our families do it at least one time. This one was my time to do it, and I'm just shouting the stats over to Kevin as he's given the call this last time. So maybe a little bit out of sequence and how we've been doing this previously, but it still works out, and everybody gets to hear it at home.
Absolutely. All right, so we get set here for our opening frame. Connolly in the face-off circle to take the draw. He pokes it ahead, and we're underway. Hayden up the left side, tries to push it ahead through the neutral zone up to Connolly. Takes it into the zone, but unfortunately Christian is 2 steps over the blue line for an offside on the Eagles.
Connolly being aggressive there again on the face-off. He likes to push it forward. It does ultimately end up in the defense's hands quite a bit, but we're still pushing it back towards their zone, which is always a benefit.
Yep. Push forward first, ask questions later. As Sorensen dumps deep, Edina collects and looks to clear out, passing ahead to number 5 along the left board, who's going to take it out into neutral ice. Pursued by Jace, but a pass across to the center. Edina looks to center up, pushed off the puck. Another Hornet grabs it, looks to get a lane for a backhanded shot. Softly hits in, but collected the rebound by Hayden Roots, who does a clearing attempt. Just kept in by the Hornet player. Picked up by Will Sorensen, who smartly banks it off the board into central ice. Looking to advance forward. Eden Prairie might be looking for a change, but Edina comes back the other way. Long distance shot, certainly a bit wide to the right. Bouncing off. We got a trip on him. Who's going to get it? High stick. On whom?
I think it's on Hayden.
Or was it on Will? It was on Hayden.
Hayden.
Hayden collided with one of the Hornet players, and both of them took a tumble into the wall, but apparently Hayden got his twig a little up too high in the Edina player's branches.
First penalty of the game, as we've been saying, Eden Prairie's penalty kill defense has been really solid throughout the year. We'll see if they can keep it up as this game goes along. Hopefully we can limit those penalties.
All right. Shea fighting along. Shea was fighting in the neutral zone to collect the puck. He was pushed back into the Eden Prairie zone, but Edina was offside. So we'll just start again from neutral ice. Back to Scheibel, who pitches across to Julian. Julian chips out in neutral ice to clear the zone. Quick little fight right at the blue line. The puck kind of squirts in a little bit, but still gets out of the zone. Edina will be offside. They look to pass and move it around. Intercepted quick by Shea, but picked up again by Edina. Pursued by Scheibel. The Edina player scooting behind the net and pitches out to the point, but no one's quite there, and it gets out into neutral ice. Edina's moving the puck quite well, guys. We got to get some interceptions here. Fetzer comes in for an intercept. They swat it away. Scheibel looks to clear and does so. I think it hit a man. We got an arm up. It might be ice.
Icing.
Yep, we're going to call icing and come back to Eden Prairie zone. We're spending a lot of time on the wrong end of the sheet of ice here, Steven.
So far, but that's what'll happen when you get your first penalty in the first minute of the game. You're playing man down. Let's at least give them a shot here.
Connolly to take the draw. This time looking to push ahead. Nairns pushes it back out of the reaching arms of Hornet players as Will Sorensen tries to push it out, but a Hornet grabs it, looks to center up, but no one's there. Up to the point, long distance shot, sweetly deflected by Eddie. Eddie Nairns looking to clear, the zone kept by Edina. A long distance shot intercepted by Will Sorensen. Full tussle behind the net there as Eddie Nairns looks to push it out. Head us along the boards, Jason Pursuit. Pops off of his stick. Sorensen in the mix, looks to grab it quick to try to get it out. But Eddie Nairns looks to clear the zone, but hits a lot of skates along the way. Pursued by Will. Eden Prairie back at full strength, so Hayden's able to collect it and is going to try to make some momentum the other way. Passing ahead to Jace. Jace has some space. No one to beat. Oh my goodness. Hornet pushes him just off of the puck and heads over to the corner.
Good back check by Edina there. Jace Connolly on the breakaway. Has a good opportunity for a shot. They're able to catch back up to him.
Long distance shot from Nairns. Unfortunately goes just a bit wide. It's a great effort. Sorensen putting one up, hit some traffic in the middle, but corralled by Walt. Oh, nice job, Will. Will, long distance shot, keeps the zone, puts it back in. Hayden is going to collect in the corner. Looks to center up to Walt. Come on. Oh,
I like Will's decision there to toss it in, see if he can't get a couple of tips on it, and before while it's headed to the net, not able to make it all the way through, but a good decision here by him.
Absolutely. Eden Prairie able to clear the zone as Edina looks to just push it back in deep. Will Sorensen looks over his shoulder, looks for some options, and ends up pushing the puck along the boards to try to clear out. Over to Hayden, tries to make a quick move, but has the puck pulled off of his stick. Eddie Nairns getting right in the mix and pulling the puck off of their stick. But here comes Christian up the left-hand side through neutral ice. He's going to try to scoop back, goes to center himself up. Intercepted by 3 Hornets along the way. They push it out. Cole's got to wait, and center ice chips it in to an Edina player. Edina looks to come back the other way, but right to Julian. Julian passes across to Fetzer. Fetzer couldn't quite handle it at center ice. Looks to just chip it ahead for Christian. Christian picks it up along the right-hand board. Gonna make a quick move, take a quick shot, but there's a lot of white sweaters in the way. Eden Prairie retreats just for a second. And unfortunately, a little pass hits off of an Edina player. They're coming back the other way. Julian sweetly swats it away off of the stick.
Julian's long stick is a bit of a menace for most teams. He's able to poke check it away like other players can't. It's just a good advantage for him.
Like few others can. Oh, defend, guys. Whoa! High shot. Bounces off the glove of Eddie and into the corner. Scheibel's fighting, looks to chip it over his shoulder to get it out. Collected by Shea. Let's through center ice. He's almost had a stick taken down in the legs. Shea's going to try to position up. Might be trying to throw a puck at the net, but unfortunately goes just behind. Corralled by Fetzer in the corner. Looks to direct it in. Didn't quite have a handle on it. The puck squirts through. Is Julian going to steal it? Oh, almost does, but he gets it off with his stick. Fortunately, Shea's there. Edina on a quick change, but with Christian in to make a shot. Oh,
we've been trying to say that Christian's going to get one, and he had a good opportunity on a shot. Goes wide left. We're going to get that accuracy down. He's going to put one in tonight, I feel it.
Edina's looking to clear. Is Julian going to get there? He says no. Swats it back in over to Fetzer. Fetzer looks to center up to Connolly, but is intercepted. And Edina back the other way. Through center ice. Coming up on the left-hand side. This kid's a right shot. Getting there. There we go. Scheibel swats away. Julian and Scheibel able to get the puck away from that Hornet. Long distance shot goes just wide left and bounces behind the net over along the right board. Hornets send it toward the net again. Swatted away by Eddie. The centering attempt misses all targets, but Walt might get to it. Ooh, shoot. Edina just pushes it back deep. Julian behind the net. Slings it along the board. Fetzer is he able to block this kid? Ooh, shoot. Julian again. Yep, try once more along the board. Can we get it out? Almost. Long distance shot intercepted by Scheibel. Cole pitches ahead to Walt. There might be a little too much hot sauce on that one. It's going. Oh, icing's waved off as the Hornets collect and try to get some momentum headed the other way.
Good stop by Cole there. He's sitting in the way. Gives himself a good pass over to Walt. He gets by him a little bit, but sends him on the chase. At least they're in the offensive zone. Good move by Cole.
Walt almost had a good shot to get in there, but Edina's coming back the other way. The stick is poked away, held up by Connolly, got him off of it. Centering pass goes right to the stick of Eddie Narens, and then ultimately to the glove of Eddie Kunkel. A lot of action here.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, pretty Edina heavy, but you know what?
So far, I don't think we have a shot on net. I mean, we've had a couple opportunities, but anything that has gone wide or has been stopped before it gets there. So I think 3 shots on goal to nothing at this point in time.
All right. Shea in center on this line. Edina able to keep the zone, but here comes Walt looking to push out. Meets a lot of traffic along the right board. Shea, get it out of here. There we go. Shea's able to poke it out. Edina player pursued by Hayden. Puck's dancing right around the blue line. Is going to get in or out. It's out. Edina's going to scoop it up. They are onside if they dump, which they're going to, but right to the loving hands of Will Sorensen, who pitches it right back out through neutral ice. The puck is slowly saucering into Edina's zone as the Hornets try to collect and send it back the other way. In neutral ice, we got Shea chipping it back in. Hayden in pursuit. Ooh, a quick pass. Intercepted. Walt's got it. It's a quick shot on goal, but I think did it hit a stick or the goalie's mitt? I'm not quite sure.
It hit the helmet of Edina's number 8 over there as Walt got it. He got tipped up in the air and stopped before it could get to the goalie.
Come on, someone get out front, guys. Walt's fighting with this kid that's twice his size along the board, and he's winning, and he walks away with it. Excellent. Hayden looks a quick backhanded chip shot. Is he going to get there? Oh, my goodness, it almost goes in and bounces off of an Edina player on its way to the net, but unfortunately doesn't careen in. It goes to the corner.
Good tip opportunity there by Eden Prairie. Not able to get it home, but boy, they're in control right now. Let's see if they can keep it that way, and it goes the other way naturally.
Narens takes a shot, and it goes right into the sweater of an Edina player. Nope, no trip there. Sorensen grabs it, heads the other way. We're out to neutral ice. Edina's offside. We'll take a break just outside the zone.
Pace of play looks like they're both consistent. They're even teams. Edina has had it in their zone for longer than Eden Prairie, but Eden Prairie's been able to get some good looks. Just got to put it on goal.
Off the face-off, puck moving to the opposite side of the rink. And Connolly picks it up on the way. Takes a quick shot, but his stick is met by the boot of number 12 of Edina. Puck along the boards, going to be cleared toward Scheibel. Edina's got a man up in the center. Passes neatly intercepted by Scheibel, at least redirected. Ultimately, hits his target. Edina shoots. Oh, a little high, just over Eddie's glove and over the net. Christian over, trying to get it. Oh, deflected by. Oh, my goodness. Quick shot to Eddie. Bounces off, gets the rebound. Edina had the shot chance again. Eddie had the second attempt blocked as well. Centering up is Edina, but plucked away by a combo of Julian and Fetzer. Emerson's able to push through center ice, so the puck squirts into the Edina zone, but just a little too much hot sauce on it, so we'll come back with the icing.
Good save by Eddie Kunkel there to be able to regroup. They got a nice second look at that rebound. Yeah, and able to get his glove on it, pop it up, rather than them getting into the back of the net. So, big play by him to get in the way.
Well done. Absolutely well done. A quick line change, Shea on the draw. Puck pokes over to Walt. Walt on the right side, chips ahead. Puck slow enough, it won't be ice. Who's going to get there? Shea's got some wheels. Oh, but Edina grabs it first. Hayden looks to steal it. And this Edina team is definitely moving the puck quite efficiently. Long distance shot. Met the shoulder. Looks like a Will Sorensen on its way to the net, but did not quite get there to Mr. Kunkel, but we got an eagle down.
That's the last thing we need is another body down in this game. Eden Prairie coming in with just 10 skaters, short bench. Edina's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sitting over there. They got almost 3 full lines. And Eddie Narens is down here as his dad comes out to check on him.
Yeah. Shoot.
Shoot is right. Hopefully he'll be able to get up and get it kind of wiped off and get back out there in a minute or two. Like they say, they go out there for bruised egos more than they do real injuries. So, although I don't like that he's got his hands covering his face. Always a concern with concussions when you see that.
So Edina's number 15 will take a penalty. So Eden Prairie will go on the power play. So here we go. Hopefully Eddie on the bench can rest up and kind of shake it off. Julian looks to pitch ahead. That goes a bit wide off the backboard. Clearing attempt by Edina. Gets out to center ice. Swatted away by Sorensen. Ooh, that borderline trip there. I don't know. Hayden looks to push it into the Edina zone. Some quick passing by the Hornets across to the other side of the ice. Head out to neutral ice. Pass to the center, but swatted away by Sievertson. Back the other way is Jace. Jace looks to pitch over to Shea, but Hayden picks it up. Somehow keeps it out of the mitts of the Edina player. Edina corrals and looks to clear out, and they do so, but back into the loving stick of Scheibel, who's coming back the other way with little momentum. Pitches it off to Shea. Shea dances at the blue line, looking to get on sides. Now he's got a little bit of space. He's going to pitch it deep on the right-hand side. Puck's going to roll behind the net. As Edina does a quick offensive line change, Julian keeps the zone. Dumps it back in. With enough speed to get over to Connolly, is he able to grab it? Yes, he is. Can Hayden get to it before the Edina player? Oh, unfortunately not. It's a good pressure by Edina to keep by Eden Prairie to try to keep Edina off of their game. Here comes Julian coming back the other way. He's got some speed. 3 men in front of him, but he's a big guy. He's going to push himself through if he can. Oh, but has the puck poked off of his stick. Fetzer trying to check it up. Scheibel's going to pitch in, but unfortunately Eden Prairie's offside. Fetzer dropped his stick, and he had to slow up for just a step or two before the puck flew in almost over his head.
11 and a half minutes into the first period. Eden Prairie with no shots on the net yet. Edina's got 5. Going to have to find that offensive production if we're going to take this one.
3 seconds of the Eden Prairie power play. We'll get a face-off, and hopefully we can get some momentum immediately off the draw. Sorensen pitches ahead to Christian. Puck comes back. A little back and forth here while Edina is now at full strength. Oh, we're going to get a trip on Will. Bummer. As Edina comes the other way, intercepted by Shea, but Mr. Sorensen's going to take a seat for the balance of this period.
It's not the offensive power that we want on the penalty. Will Sorensen going into the box for a minute and a half, so he'll sit in there for 20 more seconds headed into the second period too. Eden Prairie on the penalty kill, bringing out their defensive team and getting some speed out there as well.
Positive news, Eddie Nerens is back on the ice. Chase off the draw, pushes over to Eden Prairie. Excellent, almost taken out by Shea. It was a good effort, but Edina looks to center up to take a shot. Deflects off a stick and goes well over the net. Quick battle here by Eddie Nerens. Again, back off of the bench from his just a quick little rest to kind of get his bearings. Julian looked to clear, but Edina was able to keep the zone. A shot attempt was blocked easily by Eden Prairie. Quick pass up. Ooh, Eddie's going to bury it.
Caught skirted underneath that glove. The ref was a little quick with that whistle. Could have been dangerous as it skirted out.
We'll take that one. We did not have a defender in the area, so we'll take that little help if we can get it. Jace again looks to push to his left, but we don't have an Eden Prairie guy there. Jace, we got to make sure we got someone. Edina keeps his own long distance shot on the ground. Deflected out by Eddie Nerens to the corner. Chase trying to get some momentum as he pushes it toward and muscle his way through 2 skaters. Oh, but it's unfortunately checked away. Chase in pursuit. It's a foot race to the boards. Edina looks to squirt it in and is able to get it in. To the zone, Eddie Nerens backhand to clear. Oh, almost gets it out, but Edina keeps the zone. Julian in support. Here comes all 3 of our forwards as the period comes to a close. 20 seconds remaining on the Edina power play when we start the second.
Uh-oh. And End of the first period. Total shots on net, 5 by Edina, none by Eden Prairie. So far, quite a bit of control on Edina's side, particularly in their zone. Again, Eden Prairie's getting their opportunities, probably not taking fast enough shots. Really need to get it off of our stick quicker.
Yeah, when you've got depleted numbers, passing is your friend. You can pass the puck, and it's going to travel a heck of a lot faster than you're going to carry it yourself. And then in the few opportunities that I think Eden Prairie has had offensively as we've gotten into the Edina zone, it's been one guy alone. Not necessarily because he wanted to, it's because nobody else was there to help support. So we have to get at least, 2 by 2, let's go. At least have one other outlet to whomever's on the breakaway or has a shot, an opportunity. Let's get him some help. Got to get him a little bit of help.
Get back to the basics, boys. Let's go. Start doing those swing passes, dumping in from the defensive side. Something's got to change.
Well, maybe the rink's a little unlevel, and we're going to see a little bit of a shift here, a bit more action kind of toward the Edina zone for the second frame.
I think it's just colder on this side. It's cold out there. It's just colder on this side. That's all.
The air density, the puck movement,
Yeah.
there's a science to it. But here we go. Edina wins the draw, pitches back to their defenseman who chips ahead to the right winger. Good fight by Hayden to try to pluck it away from him. The other Edina defenseman pushes ahead as they enter in the center of the Eden Prairie zone. A quick shot deflected nicely by Eddie Kunkel. Sends the puck to the left corner as Will Sorensen aggressively shoots back into the ice. He's out for blood. Not literally, but just he wants to see him miss. He's got the red mist. He comes quickly back the other way on the left-hand side. Has the puck checked away, so he's not able to make a shot or get a pass off. The angle is just a bit too sharp. Christian down low. Over to Jace, but intercepted by Edina. The zone held by Will. Long distance shot!
Yeah! Wow!
Will Sorensen!
Goal by Will as he takes one out by the blue line. Gets it over top of the goalie's blocker and goes into the back of the net. I don't know who the pass came from. Was that our swingman defenseman out there, or did or how'd that get out to Will in the first place?
It looked like a combo between Christian was trying to get it. It ended up, I don't know how somehow it ended up back over to Will's stick, but
first shot on net, 1 goal in. It can't go wrong. Let's go. 100%.
I like that ratio right there. Scheibel passing up to Walt on the right-hand side, just a little out of reach for him. Edina collects, but Eden Prairie is offside just by a step. Bummer. Got to get this party started, fellas. You got a taste. We're ready for more. Draw sort of collected by Edina, but as they enter in, player looks to take a quick shot and does so, but wow, what a snag by Eddie!
Eddie with the glove save. That was a hot shot. And he's protecting both down low and high. He's got to go both because he can't make the choice. Doesn't know what these guys' tendencies are, and he's able to snag it.
What a nab. Pucks bounce around a couple of skates as we're off of the face-off circle. Is Walt going to snag it? Oh, he does. Unfortunately, corralled by an Edina player. A centering attempt. Oh, just bounced. Oh, it was a bouncing puck. Now, that is the textbook definition of puck luck right there. It wasn't a shot. It was a pass. It was a bouncing puck.
Unfortunately, there's been a bunch more of these friendly goals on Eddie where the kids are trying to tip it on the way in, and it's changing direction on them, and you'd be almost better off just letting it get in rather than trying to get in the way of it.
I mean, that thing bounced like a football. Like, which way is it going? Well, let's try that again. Hayden along the left. A little back and forth with another Edina player. Defended by Eddie, but the Edina player muscles past him. He gets through, looks to take a quick centering pass. Does so, but Eddie says no. Closes her down, and we'll get a face-off.
Good movement by Edina there. I mean, got to give the credit where credit's due. They're able to get it onto the side. They get a good shot opportunity. Nice save to clear to get it frozen by Eddie.
Oh, goodness. Sorensen able to chip it to the line. But where's the puck at, guys? Oh, there we go. Sorensen back the other way. Spotted away by a Hornet, but pursued by Jace. Pushes another kid into the wall. Quick little fight there, Christian, and Christian walks away with it. He's got Connolly.
This is your time, Christian.
No offside. Looking to center up to make a pass, but there's 4 Hornets around. But Sorensen from the point. Long distance hits him right in the chest. And shut down by the goalie.
Long shot. We got 2 Chargers in. Unfortunately, pops down right in front of his pads, and he's able to plop down on it. But it had bounced anywhere else, and boy, that would have been in. We had 2 guys sitting there.
Right. Oh, Jace, nice face-off win. Pass back to Sorensen. Long-distance shot. Deflects off, and Edina going the other way. Jace, well done. Nice job, bud. Edina scooting in on the right-hand board, looking to center up. Centering pass, intercepted by Will Sorensen, who's fighting a man behind. Puck pokes around by Christian. Christian sends it to the left-hand board. Got to get my left and right based on our perspective of what side of the rink we're on. But Will's going to tap dance with it around the center. Is up to Christian. Christian's got Connolly with him. The puck just kept in. Nice job, Christian. Christian loses it off his stick along the boards. But Will's there to kind of poke it away. Edina's able to clear.
That's where you want to see Christian taking that shot, having a guy chase in and try and go get it for him. Held it just a little too long and had it taken away.
Jace along the left has the screen of a channel built by Hayden. The puck smoothly moves over to the Edina goalie and is able to quickly, easily grab it.
Just like that by Jace. He didn't have to do too much, and that puck bounced away in a dangerous position. And they had a good shot on. They got a good shot on goal that they weren't able to put in.
Hayden looking to clear the zone, but kept in by an Edina player. Looks to push it back again, but there's 2 guys there. We're going to have to hit a little harder than that. Off a Scheibel's skate. Backhanded attempt. Grabbed nicely by Eddie.
Those tips are making me more and more anxious, especially in one-on-one games. Let's get up 4-1 before you get those skate tips backwards.
All right. So Julian, the big man defensively, flanking to his right is Scheibel. Shea on the draw. Puck goes back to Scheibel. He corrals it, looks to clear out of the zone along the board. Edina keeps it, a long-distance pass across, very Scheibel to Sievertson-esque. But fortunately, Fetzer's in there to poke it into neutral ice. Edina trying to move it along, centers up, poked away uncomfortably as they try to re-enter into the Eden Prairie zone. But corralled by Julian. Julian pushes it out, but kept in by Edina. Scheibel back. He's going to scoop around behind the net. Oh, going to make a move himself before he passes over to Walter to try to clear. And Shea's able to chip it off the board, make some momentum the other way. A centering pass. Oh, Fetzer wasn't quite there to come grab it. Here comes Julian with momentum the other way, looking to swat ahead. We're onside, long distance attempt off the board. Oh, he said it was tipped? No ice. Okay.
I didn't see any tip there. There was a favorable call for the home team.
Absolutely. Quick little battle along the board here with Shea. It's still in the Eden Prairie zone. We got to push it out, but then swatted out by Scheibel. Puck collected at center ice by Fetzer. And then Julian, here's Julian. Shea to support, chips along the board. Edina grabs it and sends it back the other way. Julian sends it the other. Shea's fighting with it, and Fetzer walks away with it if he can. Oh, come on. And centering attempt. Oh, poked away by Julian. Wonderful. And here he comes. Here comes the big man to the right. On his backhand, is he going to backhand shot attempt? Goes just a little bit wide to the right, but collected by Shea in the corner. Shea's pushing it ahead along the board. Back to Fetzer, but Edina collects it and is moving back through center ice. Julian defended sweetly. Sievertson just gets all up in that guy's business and makes it very, very annoying to try to move that puck.
Good defense by Eden Prairie, keeping it at least a neutral zone game and on the offensive side for quite a bit of this second period so far.
It's a foot race, middle of the ice. Oh, no ice. Icing waved off. Fetzer from the left side. Looks to center up, hits a man. He's going to try again, back to Julian. Long distance shot collected by a Hornet. He looks to take it up the right-hand side. Their right hand, our left. Who intercepted at center ice. Can Fetzer grab it? Jace does. Oh, but Edina plucks it off the stick. Puck comes back to Scheibel, who backhands it out. Walt's got some space. Can he get there? Oh, shoot. Sent back the other way, but Connolly's fighting hard with a Hornet on the corner, trying to get it out of our zone. Edina walks away with it, but hits Julian's arm, and the stick falls out of his hand as Edina centers up. High risk. All right into Eddie's gut, and he grabs it. Nice. Nice save, bud.
Great save for Eddie, who's waiting out there. They got a good look at that net, and he was able to stand strong, get that body on it, and keep those big bats in the way.
Holy cow.
Let's get it back into that offensive zone. It is needed to have that puck control in this game, get those opportunities.
Jace pushes along back to Sorensen, who sends it along the boards, and ultimately Hayden chips it out. This is going to be ice, though. There's a little too much mustard on that hot dog. It made it all...
Unfortunately, I think Hayden could have been able to carry that one for a little while, been able to get at least back in the neutral zone, reset that offense at minimum. Unfortunately, just poked it out ahead and no one there chasing after it.
Definitely some real estate to go. But Jace again pushes left over to Hayden. Not quite able to corral, but nice pass intercepted by Sorensen.
Saving interception there by Will Sorensen. That was a dangerous pass.
Right along the boards, right in front of the penalty boxes, in front of where we're at. Kids are fighting along the blue line. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Will it be corralled? Yep, we're offside. That's all right. We'll take that one.
Get some fresh legs on the ice, maybe. No, we're just going to keep... Oh, yep, there we go. Get some little fresh legs on the ice. We got to keep these legs fresh as long as we possibly can. 10 men total. You just got to keep rotating.
That conditioning, the game is won in the third period. If we can outlast. Shea's got some momentum on the right side. Passes across to Christian, out of his reach, but over to Hayden to try to collect. Picked up by Christian. Centered up to Shea. Oh, the shot goes just a little high into the right.
Good pass by Christian, giving Shea Ladd a really clean look at the net. Shea unfortunately goes high into the right, not able to put it in, but great shot opportunity set up by Christian.
It's Skull and neutral ice here. Back and forth along the boards as the kids try to figure out where are we going with this puck, guys. Shea says it's coming with me, but unfortunately grabbed by an Edina player, headed back the other way. Will in defense. Shea in defense, so shot goes just wide to the left. Nice focus by Eddie to make sure that one doesn't get past his right leg pad. Hayden wants a little action. He's going to take it out in center ice himself. He's pushing and trying to get past an Edina player. He pokes it away, but right onto the stick of Shea. Shea fights along the board, but it gets back to Edina as they enter back into the Eden Prairie zone. In center, Will looks to clear. Zone kept by Edina. Guy loses his reach, but oh boy, quick fight back and forth. Woo! A shot attempt goes just wide, and no one is there to redirect. We got lucky on that one, fellas.
Yeah, luck on for sure at the second or third opportunity. Eddie was standing strong but couldn't get his glove on it, and we'll have to take luck on that one.
Christian, unfortunately, all alone as he tried to head back the other way, loses it off of the stick as Edina comes and goes the other way. Grabbed neatly by Eddie. Nice snag, fella.
You know, I took him out of baseball because I wasn't sure if he could actually catch, and here we are 3 years into hockey, and at least he's getting it done. The premonition came true.
Why not? Line change for EP. Jace on the draw. Edina walks away with it. Long distance shot. Oh boy. Off the pipe helps out.
Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out!
Swat that away. Puck's still alive.
Oh, it's out of there!
Back left behind the goal. Holy cow. That was risky. That's been forever in the crease, and nobody could quite corral it. Julian with some space. He's coming up in a center. Swatted away by Edina. Picked up by Jace. Fetzer in pursuit along the left board. Tries to push it deep, but Edina sends it back out. Eden Prairie's got a corral it here. And Julian a little trigger happy, ends up dumping deep, and we are offside.
Couple heart attacks there on the defensive side, as Edina certainly had an open free net, a lot of bouncing pucks down there. Eden Prairie able to come up with some luck and some strength and get out of it. Hopefully they can make the same thing happen on the other side. Come on, cool side, let's go.
Yep. Jay's trying to muscle ahead. Edina's a little too smart on this one. Sorensen going to corral it and send it along the board. Fortunately, over to a Edina player, but tried to grab by Hayden, but Edina plucks it away. Hayden's got it back in the stick as he enters into neutral ice. Oh, he loses an edge and goes down, but is able to dump it deep just after going across center ice. Edina looking to clear, but hitting Jace's skate. Little deflection as Edina looks to clear the zone, is able to do so, but swatted back by Blackjack Narrans. Edina's going to regroup, and they're going to try it from the center. Annoyingly, Poe, a little friendly fire on the Hornets here as two of their skaters go down. Deep in our zone, Sorensen's looking to clear. Nearly hits the referee, but is able to bounce over to the point where Edina's able to grab it. Hornet takes a shot well over the net. And back the other way, Hayden. Why not? Oh, trying to get it past him. Come on, Christian. Get there. Oh, Connolly is fighting along the board, too. Will. Oh, nice sweet pass by Edina. Well defended. Nice save by Eddie. The rebound is grabbed and sent away by us. And a lot of defense along the way to keep it away from our goal. Long distance shot makes it all the way. Blocker save. Headed back the other way is Sorensen. Sorensen through center ice. Scoops up along the right-hand side. Looking to center up. He does. Did he make a shot? He does. Oh, get in there! It was in! It was in! Oh, it broke the plane! Oh, my goodness!
And they're getting a breakaway opportunity on the other side. Will Sorensen battling him all the way down. He's going to get that backhand side. They're wide open on the front. Oh, they can still get in the way. Oh, boy, that looked like a goal over there by Will Sorensen, unfortunately. As
maliciously robbed of a goal.
Oh, my goodness.
Robbed of it. As Edina's offside, we need a break. I need my blood pressure medication. Holy cow.
Yeah, they came down. They got another good look on Eddie. He was able to pop it off his pads. But, man, it looked like Eden Prairie had their second goal to put some distance, especially with 1.5 minutes left to go in the second period. These two teams look like they're built very similarly, very defensively bound, defensively coached. And it's hard to get these shots on goal. It looked like it.
Oh, my goodness. Up our official review from Toronto says that was a goal, but they kind of lost the line for this game. So we'll remain tied. Just over a minute left in the second frame. Still tied up 1-1. A quick battle along the board here. As Scheibel plucks it away from an Edina player. And Walt has got it. Sends it over to Fetzer. Fetzer across central ice. Oh, it was swatted and taken away by an Edina player who loses the handle on it, but is still able to turn around and send it in deep. Julian's in pursuit behind the net. He's able to grab it. Just want to chip it softly ahead to Fetzer. Fetzer on the left side. The center up to Shea, but the zone is kept by the Hornet. Long distance pass bounces off a stick along the way and into the corner for Scheibel, who looks to swat along the board and unfortunately nails the referee right in the helmet. Whoops. It's a good thing he's got a helmet, though. But we'll try to clear on the other side. Julian pushes it along the board, but Edina keeps the zone. Scheibel all up in this guy's business, preventing him from taking a shot or passing.
No!
Scheibel back the other way, but unfortunately passed to a Hornet, who sends it back around. Julian swats it away. Edina circling. The shot attempt hits a lot of skates. Off a Walt, off a Cole's skate, and then to Julian's stick as we close out this one. Holy cow.
Well, we'll take an end of a second period where it could have gotten a little crazy, either on the Eden Prairie side where they could have been up 2-1, or on the Edina side where they could have been up 3-1. A bunch of bouncing pucks, a lot of movement over here. Eddie's got 16 saves on the day for the one goal, so 17 total shots on net. 4 shots total by Eden Prairie, 3 of those coming from Will. Gonna have to get
2
something
going in,
extra.
for Pete's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Oh,
I
remember, this is youth sports.
Yeah, well.
It's youth sports.
I'll remember it one day. Maybe when it's all over.
Maybe when it's maybe that's a big maybe. It's easy to forget to watch how hard these kids play. They care a lot.
Yep.
Like a lot.
They put a lot of work in it, and if you're my kid, like they're expected to do well, and I'm assuming other parents have similar expectations, and they want to do well. Like this is their sport. This is what they do.
All right, fellas, let's put the hurting on. Let's go. Act 3 of this one. It's a nail biter, and it's a good one. Jason draw, pushes ahead, muscles it forward, chip over to Hayden on the left wing. Hayden's looking to dump deep. It's going along the boards, but collected by the Hornets and pushed back the other way. A little back and forth action along the board behind the net. Jace going to center up, trying to center to Christian. Hits the Hornet on the way. Back to Eddie. He's going to swat the other way. Doesn't get quite all of it. Backhand attempt by Hayden. Hayden's got it. He's going to take a look. Sends it toward the net. Almost gets there. Wow.
Hayden Ritz, who played so well against both the B1 teams in the tournament we were at, this most recent tournament, has been a bit unavailable here so far in the game. Getting his first shot on net. I'd like to see a couple more from him.
He's not at a chance. Edina's done a great job of poke checking it off of Hayden's stick, and that's kind of been the Achilles heel for this particular game. All right. The zone is kept by Eden Prairie. They almost got it out about 7 times. Hayden looks like he tried to send it in, but hit some Hornets along the way. He gets taken down as, oh, nice. He swatted. Player tries to come in. Puck swatted off of the Hornets player's puck, and they tried to push in a little prematurely, but they had 2 men over the line for an offside.
I think we had a couple of guys there who were right behind, so I'm happy for this offsides to get everything reset and get redo at this.
Edina with some puck movement as they enter in the zone, but corralled by Julian along the right side. He's kind of poking outside of his usual zone, but Scheibel chips ahead, but unfortunately hits a Hornet. Comes back to him. Quick shot attempt goes into a quick little shot from the Edina player. Just an easy little chipper. And he was down in butterfly, but it was just high enough to get over Ed's left leg. Bummer.
Cole probably needs to clear that one out a little bit quicker. He held onto it too long, gets it taken away, and they got a free one at the front of the net.
All right. Well, let's try this again. Shea off the draw. Gets it over to Walt. And Walt's got it with some speed going the other way. Get going, buddy. Enters in on the right-hand side, has it poked away, corrals it again, looks to center up, gets behind the net, but over to Fetzer. Fetzer's going to weigh his option, tries to center up, hits a man along the way. A quick little pass back to Julian. Oh, fortunately, Julian's able to at least keep the zone and not give them any momentum going the other way. No ice on this one, corralled by Scheibel in the Eden Prairie zone. Looks to pass ahead. Oh, no, try to do something with it. Has it taken away from him by 2 different Hornets. Long distance shot deflected neatly by Eddie. Pardon me, behind the board. Our defensive line trying to pick this one away from the Hornets. Vault along the wall. Edina grabs it. Oh, chipped off of the stick there by Shea. Puck goes into the corner over by Fetzer. Fetzer looks to clear, bounces off the board. Now to the stick of a Hornet. Mugs a shot right at the net. Oh my goodness! Give the pipe some credit there. That one deflected right off. High danger chance.
Eden Prairie's not able to get their stick on it at all. It's just been a sloppy possession game by Eden Prairie throughout the entirety, and we've got a lot of these whiffs that just aren't getting anywhere on our passes.
We have to control and then make action, fellas. Can't just swat at it and hope it's going to work. Walt all along the wall, tried to pitch it ahead, but had no help. Puck ultimately comes back to the stick of Julian. He's going to give it a try himself. Heading up center, Edina zone. A little backhand, softly backhand attempt. Kind of deflected and redirected. Emerson tries to keep the zone, unable to do so, but here comes Julian. Looking to do something with it. Little backhanded chip shot to send it in deep. No ice. Eden Prairie in a full change. Edina's going to collect themselves, regroup, and come the other way. The zone kept by Hayden. Oh, he almost had a great opportunity to keep it in and do something magical. Still a lot of poke check and try to get it away from this guy. He's got some stick handling skills, but launches it way left of the goal.
Good movement by Edina's player. I'm fortunate to have him go far wide right there. Right now, I'm looking for a Will Sorensen breakaway because we seem to be struggling with movement, passing, all of it right now. We really are either losing our legs or we're just not playing how we're capable.
Off the draw, Connolly walks away with it. Nice fight for it. Looking to center up, long, sharp angle shot, hits the skater on the way. Christian in the mix, looking to make some happen right in front of the net. And fortunately, nobody was just out in front of the goalie as Edina grabs it and heads the other way. Oh, nicely defended by Eddie Narens. Oh, quick pass ahead to Christian, just out of his reach. But we'll call ice on this one. Bummer.
Headed back, they had Christian Engebretson out front. He could have taken a hard shot at it. He could have gotten his stick on it, couldn't figure out, and we're back on icing.
Defensive line change. Hopefully Scheibel and Sievertson with some fresh legs bring some fresh life. Edina off the draw, grabs a shot attempt. Oh, it didn't get all of it with a rebound. A second attempt, rather.
Great job by Scheibel keeping that out of the net. If he's not there, no one, or that's an easy goal. That he's way out of position.
Centering attempt to the point. Defenseman takes a shot right into Hayden's legs. Deflection hits Julian's stick as he comes back along the left-hand side. His strong side, long-distance shot, bounces behind the net. Off the boards, over to Christian. Christian's there. Edina comes and snags it away from him. Edina, again, credit where credit's due. They're passing the puck extremely well. They're making a lot of passes where we're not quite doing it yet. Oh, Julian doesn't get all of that as he tries to scoop around and send it back the other way. Backhanded clearing attempt by Scheibel doesn't quite hit its mark, but defended sweetly as the puck is plucked off the stick by Shea Lett. Shea loses an edge and heads down, but here comes Hayden. Hayden along the left-hand side into the Edina zone. Looks to swat it ahead, met by a Hornet, who collects it and looks to clear out. A little back and forth here, right along the blue line. Julian looked to push ahead. The risky move. Oop. Oh, you got to get it, man. Edina collects it easily and walks right behind the net. Ooh, a sharp angle shot. I think it was behind the net when he tried to send that one in. Quick little fight. Oh, Julian's got space along the left-hand side. Getting some help. Gets the center ice and then dumps it in deep. A defense half change.
7 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Got to figure out how to get some shots on goal. The goalie's been proven that he can let one in or two, but man, it's all about shot count, and we're not getting any.
Walter fighting along the boards here. A couple nifty moves to keep it moving forward. Unfortunately swatted away ultimately, but boy, good fight by Walt on that one. Eddie Narens passes across to Sorensen. The pass popped off of his stick just a little too hot, but Will's able to corral and head back the other way. Long distance shot attempt, but it hits a couple of shin pads along the way. Edina scoops around behind the boards, looks to center up, and they do so, but stolen away by Walter. Hayden, a long distance shot, somehow bounces off, and the rebound grabbed by
Hayden looking for the tip on the long shot. It's intercepted by Edina as they're coming down. Now they got a head of steam, and they're going to take a hard one. Eddie's going to glove it up.
Edina taking a distance shot, certainly off target. Eddie grabs it anyway, nice and easy.
Shots on goal still firmly in their favor, 19-6 on the day. But I like Hayden being aggressive here as we head down to the end. I mean, he needs to get a couple through.
Check that. So after the face-off, Shea pushing it over to Sorensen. Longest and shot the other way. That one was a shot on goal, and that was one where Eddie said no. Grabs it neatly, sends us to a face-off to his right. Shea to take the draw. tries to push it over to Christian, but it's a little too far forward. Sorensen able to get up to Christian, looking to chip it across. Edina makes a shot, intercepted by Narens, who's able to get it out of the zone. The Edina player just dragging the puck behind him, trying to get it back in. Pushed away by Fetzer. Edina looking to take a quick long distance shot, but neatly intercepted by Will. Here comes Sorensen. He wants it. Oh, get it! Poked away from him. Still sends it on net, though. Goalie's got to grab that one.
He did what he had to do, right? He's getting through, and he's unfortunately just not able to get the stick on it until it's deep in the goalie zone, and he's going to cover it up. But I mean, he's been our offensive firepower all day. He's the guy. If it's going to happen, it's probably happening on his stick. So, got to give him props for trying.
Oh yeah, getting leverage with your arms outstretched as far as you can go, and then still trying to make a shot. As it turns out, that's hard. That's a hard thing to do. Narens at the point, passes across as well as he could over to Sorensen, who sends it in deep for Christian. Rolls around back to, check that Connolly. Connolly looking to push it over, get it away from this Hornet. Good battle behind the net here, just dragging it around to the front of the crease. Hayden is waiting for it, squirts away to Eddie. Eddie looks to make a pass, but it softly falls off. He lost the handle on it. Can Will get there to stop this kid? He's quick.
Damn it. Sorry for the swear word.
Edina quickly just slots it just around the left-hand side of Eddie.
Held on by Eddie too long. Once he finally takes the shot, he whiffs on it. They take that one all the way down for the breakaway goal. Edina 3 and Prairie 1. Sorry for the swear word. Unintended.
Oh, that one was a bummer. All right. All right. Off the face-off, Eden Prairie wins it, but ultimately sends it deep into the Edina zone. Looking to come back the other way. Zone couldn't quite be held by Julian, but no Edina player is really controlling the puck, so Shea grabs it, and he's going to see what he can do with it, moving over to the right-hand side, look to center up to take a shot, grabbed by Walt. Walt tries to chip it ahead over to Jace, waiting deeper into the zone, but Edina comes back through neutral ice, head the other way. Julian neatly swats it off of one man's stick. Another makes a quick shot, which bounces off the side of the upright. Clearing attempt goes over to Edina, to the point. Scheibel heading back the other way. Looks to chip ahead. He wants to do it himself a little bit. Unfortunately, runs into a lot of traffic to do so. Puck sent deep, safely behind the net, as Edina has a quick centerman change. But here comes Julian the other way. He's got Jace to his right. Julian, long distance shot, just bounces behind the net. Walt is in the neighborhood to grab it. Cole, can he hold the zone? Yes, he can. He chips it back in, but unfortunately over to a Hornet, who's going to try to grab it and head it the other way. Centering attempt comes out and grabbed by Edina. Edina on the right-hand side. Julian loses a skate, heads down. Shot attempt off of blocker. Blocker saved by Eddie. He corrals it and holds it tight.
Edina with too much possession, too many opportunities with a head of steam down here. Eden Prairie looking for that opportunity with two guys headed down with their own head of steam. Seeing if
they got some kids who can skate on this team.
That's right.
That's for sure. Are we sure this isn't a B1 squad? Are we
We're
sure
certain
about
it. Yep.
I want to see that registration form, what's happening. Hayden around behind the net looking for something to do. Passes it along the board, trying to get over to Fetzer, and the Edina player is there to kind of grab it and just get in the business. Narens looks to clear. It's off the board, but to the point of the Edina player. Long distance shot does make it all the way to Eddie, but a nice left leg save. We'll have another face-off.
So far,
it's a school night. Let's go.
It is. So far, primary goal by Will Sorensen. Nothing else on the night. 3-1. We got 3 minutes left to go. We'll see what's going to happen. If we can get a goal in, at least we can pull Eddie and see what happens after that.
Yep. Nicely swatted away by a shot attempt, taken away by Hayden and pushed ahead to Jace. Jace meets some traffic, and the zone is just kept by Will. Nice job. Quick fight along the board, the right board here. But unfortunately, the puck is cleared out. Quick pass over to Narens. Narens on the left side. Narens pushes it ahead. Oh, he's on the other side. Oh, no ice. He's watching his footwork right before he sent that one off behind the net. Jace tries from behind, wrap it around. Another shot chance by Will. Oh, it goes just a bit high behind to the left side. Narens looks to dump it back deep. Get it back over to Jace. Jace collects, chips it back. No one in the neighborhood except 3 white sweaters as Edina grabs it and heads back the other way. It's a nifty skating by that particular player. But Eddie Narens picks it up, passes over past Jace, but then over to Hayden. Hayden backhands it, trying to get it in deep. Jace in pursuit along the right board. Jace centers up. Little side sharp angle shot.
Good shot by Jace as he stops. Shea lets chase him down there. There's a good opportunity with a good rebound. Hits off the guy's back and ends up going too far to the left. Yep.
We got less than 2 minutes left in this one. There's a quick battle on center ice. Hayden chip shot and send it back into the Edina zone. Does. Pursued by 2 of us. We got Shea and Will Sorensen. Will on the right. Trying to make a move. A little too fast. A centering attempt gets to the side of the net. Not quite to Jace out front. But Edina corrals it and heads it back the other way. Get in there, Julian. Oh, shoot. It just gets past Julian and Edina's grabbing it. Coming back the other way. Swatted off of his stick. Plucked it. As Eden Prairie is, oh, I just noticed we got an empty net. We got to get it out of here, fellas. In the corner, Sorensen's pursuing, long distance shot, and it goes just past Hayden. It's going to bring them up 4-1 in this one.
That's going to close out this game, 4-1. Good battle by Eden Prairie as they came in short-handed, differently armed, and just missing the offensive firepower on that side of the offense that we kind of have been living by. And so this team's good. They're 10-0 for a reason.
Edina with another chance shortly after the face-off with under a minute remaining. Centering attempt goes to the stick of Scheibel. Scheibel's going to pass ahead to Julian on the left side. Julian tries to sneak around one Hornet, runs into him, but the puck somehow goes back the opposite direction. That's no trip. Nope, that guy ran right into Cole's leg. Cole did not trip him. Edina with a quick shot from the angle. Held by Eddie. Good save. Well, we're out of time. 36 seconds on the clock, but that's an hour, my friends.
Good game by Eden Prairie. Stats-wise, just couldn't put in enough offensive firepower to be able to compete. 8 total shots on goal by Eden Prairie based off of my count, which is unofficial. 25 shots on goal by Edina. 21 saved by Ed. The one's an empty netter. It is what it is. But, we get these guys possibly again this weekend. The Edina Greens in our tournament, in our bracket. They're expecting both teams to win the team that they play. That's how they kind of set this up. So it'd be a good opportunity to be able to get these guys back if we're at full strength for sure.
Yeah.
That's it. Our next game will be Friday, and at the Sportacular. And then next week, I believe, early Monday, I believe, for against Eden Prairie Black. So.
There we go.
Good. Happy you were able to tune in. We'll catch you next time.